Losing leg strength after 50 isn't just part of aging as many people believe. It's one of those uncomfortable truths most folks don't like to hear, but it can completely change the way you look at your health. The reality is, far too many people settle for living with pain, low energy, and the struggle of climbing a single flight of stairs when in fact it doesn't have to be that way. What almost no one talks about is that there are specific, simple, and highly effective movements that can reactivate forgotten muscles, restore vitality, and bring back confidence with every step. We're not talking about spending hours in the gym, but rather a smart workout approach that anyone can do at home, even without equipment. And that's where the real opportunity lies for anyone who wants to regain lost strength and step into a new, more active chapter of life. Picture yourself feeling your legs respond with power again, having the energy to walk long distances without fatigue, and noticing your body starting to work with you instead of against you. It may sound counterintuitive, but with just a few weeks of consistent practice, progress becomes undeniable. The difference between staying limited and reclaiming your true potential comes down to performing these 4 movements the right way. The squat is more than just an exercise you see in the gym. It's the kind of movement that keeps someone independent and strong in daily life. Think about how often you sit down, stand up, or climb stairs. Every one of those actions mirrors a squat. When someone commits to adding squats into their training, they're not just chasing big muscles. They're building the foundation for balance, posture, and confidence. It's the cornerstone of any serious workout routine, whether the goal is to grow muscle, lose weight, or simply feel stronger moving through the day. Now, here's where things get exciting. Squats stimulate powerful hormones in the body that accelerate recovery, pump muscles, and support overall fitness. They light up the quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, calves, and even the core. For anyone serious about bodybuilding, the squat is the ultimate compound move. It doesn't just build muscles, it builds resilience. Imagine the difference between someone who struggles to stand from a chair and someone who does it effortlessly with strength to spare. That's the invisible power the squat hands back to you. Starting out, one doesn't need to load a bar with heavy plates. A simple bodyweight squat can be enough to kickstart progress. For beginners, holding onto a chair or countertop provides balance until confidence grows. Over time, progression can come by adding dumbbells, resistance bands, or even just slowing down the tempo for a deeper pump. As strength improves, the challenge expands into front squats or goblet squats, which keep the core fired up and muscles working in new ways. Each variation layers strength upon strength, setting the stage for the next movement that builds on this foundation. It may look simple, but standing heel raises carry a kind of magic hidden in plain sight. Every step we take relies on the calves, ankles, and tendons, quietly doing their job. When these areas get weak, walking feels heavier, balance falters, and fatigue creeps in faster than expected. By making heel raises part of a workout, a person restores that spring in their step, sharpens stability, and lays down the groundwork for safe, confident movement. It's a small action with a big payoff, especially after 50. The benefits go far beyond looks. Heel raises don't just help to build muscles in the calves, they also keep blood circulating properly, reducing swelling and discomfort that often show up in the legs. For those who train in sports or spend time in the gym, strong calves act like shock absorbers, protecting joints during running, squats, or any heavy workout session. And when circulation improves, energy levels rise. Walking long distances, or even just standing for a while, suddenly feels effortless again. Anyone can start light, simply standing tall, holding onto a chair or wall, and lifting the heels slowly off the ground before lowering them back. 10 to 15 reps a day can do wonders, and over time it's possible to add more sets or hold a dumbbell for extra challenge. Once strength builds, variations like single leg raises or doing them on a step for a deeper stretch amplify the pump muscles effect. Each layer of progression not only sculpts calves but also primes the body for dynamic, everyday movements, paving the way for exercises that mimic real-life challenges. Step-ups are like a bridge between the gym and real-world movement. Every time someone climbs stairs, gets onto a bus, or even steps onto a curb, they're performing this exact motion. That's why adding step-ups into a training plan builds not only workout capacity, but also practical strength that keeps daily activities smooth and safe. It targets quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, calves, and core all at once, while sharpening balance and coordination. Think of it as carrying your body with the same energy you'd need to tackle sports or outdoor adventures. What makes step-ups so valuable is their ability to awaken fast-twitch fibers, the ones that tend to fade with age but are vital for agility and reaction. Strengthening these fibers means fewer stumbles, quicker reflexes, and more stability in sudden movements. Beyond building muscles, this exercise also keeps the gluteus medius fired up, protecting the hips and knees from strain. For someone aiming to grow muscle while staying lean, step-ups double as a calorie-burning workout that supports both bodybuilding goals and the mission to lose weight. To begin, all that's needed is a sturdy step, bench, or even a staircase at home. Start by stepping up with one leg, bringing the other knee high, then carefully stepping back down. Repeating this slowly ensures control and muscle engagement. Over time, holding dumbbells adds resistance for a deeper pump muscles effect, while advanced variations like lateral or crossover step-ups challenge coordination in new ways. It's a simple move, yet it holds the power to reshape daily mobility and prepare the body for even greater challenges. Hip abduction may not be the flashiest move in the gym, but it plays a role many people overlook. It directly activates the gluteus medius and minimus, the muscles responsible for lateral stability and hip alignment. Without them, the body struggles to keep balance while walking, running, or even standing on one leg. That's why this exercise is a must in any training routine, especially for those who want to build muscles that not only look good, but also perform well in everyday life. The beauty of it is that it connects sports performance with daily confidence. When these muscles are strong, the knees and lower back stay protected from unnecessary overload. Those who ignore hip abduction often deal with pain, instability, or even a misaligned gait. But the ones who practice it notice smoother steps, improved posture, and less strain during other workouts like squats or deadlifts. For anyone aiming to grow muscle and keep mobility after 50, hip abduction is a hidden gem. It's not just about big muscles, it's about building the supportive structure that allows every movement to flow safely. Starting out is simple, just using body weight already does the job. Lying on the side and lifting the top leg, or standing and moving one leg outward with control, is enough to feel the burn. As strength improves, resistance bands can be added for extra challenge, and later on cables or gym machines can provide even greater intensity. The key is slow, conscious execution, feeling the pump muscles effect in every rep. Advanced variations like holding the contraction at the top or combining abduction with other moves create new challenges. Each step of progress unlocks more strength and confidence, naturally leading to the next piece of the puzzle, unlocking mobility. Tight hip flexors are one of the silent culprits behind poor posture, back pain, and restricted movement. Years of sitting at a desk, driving, or even lounging on the couch cause these muscles to shorten, stealing away stride length and fluidity. That's why a hip flexor stretch becomes such a powerful tool in a workout routine. It's not just about flexibility, it's about reclaiming natural movement, improving the way someone walks, and even boosting overall training performance. Imagine walking with longer, smoother steps instead of feeling stiff and restricted. The benefits ripple across the body. By lengthening these muscles, pelvic alignment is restored, which takes pressure off the lower back and enhances posture. Athletes in sports know that flexible hip flexors mean better agility, faster sprints, and more powerful kicks. For those focused on bodybuilding or fitness, the stretch opens the door to deeper squats and stronger lifts, supporting the mission to grow muscle safely. Even everyday actions like bending down to pick something up or getting out of a car suddenly feel more natural and pain-free. This stretch doesn't require fancy equipment, just body weight and focus. Starting from a half-kneeling position, one knee down and the other foot forward, gently push the hips forward until a stretch is felt along the front of the hip. Holding the position for 20 to 30 seconds while breathing deeply unlocks tension. Over time, adding a slight torso twist or reaching the arm overhead increases the intensity and gives a deeper pump to the stretch. Progressions like dynamic lunges with hip opening motions create advanced mobility challenges. Each version unlocks a new layer of freedom, setting the stage for even greater results across the whole fitness journey. By the way, if you're looking for a system that actually works and is specifically designed for men 40+, check out the link pinned in the comments or scan the QR code on the screen. It's the kind of guidance that simplifies the process and speeds up your results. Here's the thing, knowing all this is powerful, but knowledge alone won't change your life. The real question is, are you ready to put these movements into action and discover what your legs can still do? Imagine walking with confidence again, moving without hesitation, and realizing you're stronger than most people expect at your age. The only thing between you and that reality is the decision to start. Don't wait for the perfect time because it won't come. Each rep, each stretch, every small effort adds up and brings you closer to the strength and freedom you deserve. So are you ready to take control of your fitness journey? If yes, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and keep learning with us. This is just the beginning of what your body can achieve with the right training.